Right, the mountain's open again. So I think this is video 5 of today. I'm on a DUCATO 696. Right, we're ready to go. It's most probably going to be steady away. We've got Dan behind us with Beth on the back. They're on a KTM 890R. John's on his Yamaha Tracer MT09. Mark's on his G6R 750. So provided it doesn't get shut halfway around, we should do a full route. We'll stop at the crag at the bottom just for a cup of tea. Yeah, for all of you who don't know, this when you're at the TT, the mountain, they shut it one way, but it's open to everybody, cars, motorbikes. So even like vehicles, so you've got to remember this, like this van in front of us, a lot of them are doing 50, 60, and then there'll be bikes, people turning up on super bikes and whatever, you're doing whatever speed, and you've got to remember your closing speeds. Like I say, I'm only going to go in steady, but you just be aware that there are going to be people coming past you. Not all the time, but you will get a few guys who are treating it like a track day, so just be aware. And again, even though it's there's no speed limit, they can actually stop you for dangerous riding or driving or whatever. So yes, you can go as fast as you like, but it has to still be in a safe manner. Yeah, I mean, a good tip is just check your mirrors are set on a fairly wide field, because obviously anybody who is coming up behind you, you know, just make you not, you know, you don't want to be tipping into a corner and there's someone coming up the inside at 150. I know it's their responsibility to overtake you, but unfortunately that doesn't always follow. Yeah, but it's one way, but even though if you've never been here before, it does feel odd, trusting that nobody's coming round that corner on the wrong side. It does feel strange. somebody way slower than you, and there's always somebody way faster than you're going to be. So when you're passing like people slower than yourself, I always try and give them way more space, and then I get out of the way, because there is going to be somebody that's definitely going to be flying past us. We're just the average guy on his little old DUCATO. He's a bit steady, this fella, but every time we come to a straight, you know he's going to disappear. You know, I'm not here to have a crash. Yeah, he's a bit steady on the old bends, isn't he? See, people will, you know, they're going to be pulling out on you. It's not their fault, it's your fault, you know, you've got to be aware of them. Like this guy on this bike here, you know, it's super fast. Racing lines, even if they're off slower than you want to go. So when you overtake them, you've got to be aware, like this guy's off super steady on the bends, but if I overtake him, he's just got to come flying past. So we'll just have relax. Yeah, so down here, this is coming up to the Victory Calf. This is brilliant. Stay here for have a nice cup of tea. A lot of people pull over here, but this is a bit of a drag up this hill. So yeah, don't overtake anybody before this, because nobody indicates. Just gone past there on his MT-09. Now, again, another deceivingly good bike. All these bikes in front of us, these Aprilia RSV4s and what have you, I mean, these are fantastic bikes. Fortunately, with only 70 horsepower, we're going to be struggling a bit. They put these cones down. This is basically to slow you down a bit. This is a notorious set of bends here. You know, calms you down. We're coming down to Katie's cottage, so obviously if you didn't put this in, we've got an hour long straight down to the Greg, and people do get a bit daft. So I think, you know, some people will say, oh, that spoilt me ride or whatever, but you know, I think for safety reasons, you imagine if you didn't have the slowing down here, straight down here towards, you know, it's definitely made it safer. So, you know, we've had a good ride. It's nice to follow some of these bigger bikes down as well. You know, the sound, I mean, I don't know if